Okay, we're going to push on before I go to my meeting. I'm going to move the action down to my open strings here. Okay, so this is actually in the key of F, but I'm just doing shapes now. So I'm not going to bicker about where the notes are right now. So here's an A shaped one, and the C minor shape now, we're going to do this thing. Now for the D minor, I suggest you press the bottom two parts. D minor is going to be a D shaped bottom, a D minor shaped bottom. Now where is that D minor shaped bottom there? For the third, we're going to be doing on the bottom there, let's see. Okay, so the A box is interesting. Here's the entire A box right here. A, D, E, it's a little hard to see. So we're going to be playing the third. It's going to be 3, 5, 7 of the root. I'm just playing it in the key of C, but it's good. This one's going to be in the key of F, but it's just going to be 3, 5, 7. Okay. So here's the 5, here's the 7, here's the 3. That's second inversion. Now it's first inversion. First inversion, okay, on the third shape there, the D minor shape, or where are we? Yeah, we're on the third. So this is a D minor shape, first inversion. Okay, so it's 5, 3, 7 right there, because remember our D minor shape starting from the 5th over here in the key of C would be okay, so we're going to go to that D-shaped fourth here, just a D. So we got A, we did the C minor shaped C minor, which is just these guys. Okay, so that was a C minor shaped, G minor 7th. Now we're going to the D shape here. Okay, the bottom D chords, the bottom of that D shape, D minor shape, is 5 root 3 there. Okay, so we want to do the arpeggio. When we do an arpeggio, we're always going to, if you can play the pentatonic scale, okay, the arpeggio is always included in that pentatonic scale. Okay, now if it's a minor like the D, you would just follow the pentatonic scale of its relative major. So the relative major of the third is the 5th. All right, but it's the same thing. So remember, pentatonic scale always contains the tritonic, okay, the triad arpeggio, and the triad arpeggio for the minor, relative minor, is the same, just starting from the 6th and then following it, like, okay, or substituting the 6th, but it's still in that pentatonic, because pentatonic has root 2, 3, 5, 6, so it's got either the major 5th or the minor 6th. So let's look at this again. We've got the D minor shape here. You know, I suggest you just, so we play that bottom of that D minor, that one right here. Now we're right here. You can't get this first inversion here. Okay, for the D minor, third is going to be 3, 5, 7. So here's 5, 7, 3. We can't get these guys. So what are we going to do? What are we going to play there? All right, what we're going to play for the D minor is for the third now. We're going to play the second as the 6th. Okay, this gets into these half positions again. So we're going to play that. We're going to play the 5th because that's part of the third. The 5th is the third of the third minor. So we're going to put our fingers on the 7th. Okay, we got the 5th on the open, the 7th and the 5th, and then we're going to play our little D minor up here, a little D minor shape, 7-3-5, right? 7-3-5 right there is our D minor shape, 7-3-5. This is what we're getting. And we can take that up to the full D shape 4th. Okay, so we'll do that one more time. Put the middle 2 fingers on the 2nd and the 5th, and then 2 little fingers here. Oh, was I hiding what I was doing? Oh, I'm sorry. How about a big E-shaped 5th? Now for the G minor shaped 6th, which is one pentatonic, one caged word, one caged letter ahead. So this is how we navigate. Let's just review that G minor shape. Okay, the bottom of that G minor is going to be what? Right here, because G shape is always in root. Okay, so it's going to be root. Okay, starting on the D, because the D is the 6th of the key of F here, where I am, remember. E shape C, A shaped F, G minor shape 6th, which is one pentatonic ahead of the A shape, right? So what do we got? We have the 6th, the root, okay, and then up top, what we're going to do is we're going to grab everything, the 5, the root, the 3, and the 6 for the relative. So it's almost like this C clamp here. I'm going to thumb clamp this, and just pull the whole thing off my elbow. Just make sure you keep the open A string. So here's our A, and it's relative 6. Let's take it to the 4th. Now its relative 6 is going to be what? Is going to be the, sorry, my bad. The relative 6 of the D shape is going to be pentatonic to the G shape again. To the D goes to the C shape again. Remember our C shape? What was that? That was like this. It was like these bottom 2. It was the 2, and then these guys. Right. So we went from the 4th to that C minor shape 2nd. Its relative. Back to the 1, and the A shape, we're doing it's not like we're playing in C, if we had a C shape thing, to an F. Okay, it's not like we'd have to do this kind of thing. I'm doing that when I'm in the E shape. Alright, so we're about out of time. That we got through 2 of the positions. So it really kind of was, it's important to know how to navigate these things, okay? So from any shape, any key, just a little bit right here, if we're in the E shape and you want to go to its 4th, you just use that pentatonic. You're going to skip one letter. So E shape, skip the G to the A shape. We're out of time. It's been a good lesson. It's been a learning experience. Remember to check the link put together below the video. If you like these, like, subscribe, Andy Street Guitar Chart videos, and you can join the Facebook group. Keep practicing. I know you're going to be great.